Hello, I'm Donna. Welcome to my craft room. Oh, my throat's a little bit dry, but I'm okay. This video is a little bit later in the day than I normally post because I'm actually recording on Tuesday instead of on Monday. Usually record on Monday, release it on Tuesday. Oh, yesterday was a bit of a fatigue day. I laid in bed most of the day, but I'm feeling pretty good today. So let's get started. Um, I've done pretty good on my bingo. See, there's a bunch of marks. I just might get a blackout this month, maybe. Okay. I was gonna share an order, but I think I'm gonna do it differently. Uh, Terry over at Yarn Joy Podcast is doing Vlogust, and every day she's sharing a backpack buddy. And I've challenged myself to do them all. I didn't do yesterday's yet. I'll do that here in just a little bit because I was laying in bed all day and I don't have any yarn in my bedroom. Shame. But I don't. Uh, so her first backpack buddy was this cute little bear. I didn't have any of the things she was using, so I just did it like this. Now Terry has a tutorial for this one, and I will link this tutorial down below. And I'm not going to link any of these other patterns down below because you need to go watch her uh, her videos to get the link to the patterns. Okay, day 2. I think day 2 was this jellyfish. This was fun to work up. Day 3, I'm going to have to look at my list because they're all mixed up down here in my bag. I think day 3 was one thing, but it may have been another. Now my list is stuck. There we go. Okay, yeah, I was right. Day 3 was Plankton from SpongeBob SquarePants. Isn't he the cutest thing? I just loved him. And let's see, Jellyfish was Create a Backpack Buddy. And the Plankton came in somewhere else. I don't see him right now. Okay, he was Finish a Whip. And the elephant was Make Something for Teacher. He was absolutely adorable. This is one of my favorite runs. It reminded me of the BFF I lost last year to Corona, Paulette. She loved those. And then next was a pencil. And this was surprisingly fun to make. It's all one piece. All you have to sew on is the eyes and the mouth. And I just did French knots for the eyes. And I believe that the pencil was create a scrapped project. Although this could have gone to a teacher. And then the next one was a s'more. I remember Llama Mom Michaela making one of these loom knitting, but I really like that. And I think s'more was Finish a Whip. Yep. And then, now this had a lot of parts to it, so this one took me a couple days. I made all the parts one day, and it was dark by then, and I can't see real good at night, so I waited till the next morning to sew them all together. It's a robot. Oh, his feet got squished. Isn't he adorable? This was surprisingly fun to make. The only thing is, some of the pieces are too small. They were only like 4 stitches. And it's hard to get my fat fingers in there. And then along another Finish the Whip. And my favorite is the bunny. I love bunnies, and he's so adorable. This one will probably stay with me. And yesterday was a Frankenstein marshmallow, but because I was in the bed, I didn't make it. Oh, I already said I'd make it later today. Duh. Okay, let's go over the other things. One of them was to make something with bulky yarn. So I made this little basket, and that's where I've been keeping all of these. I don't have to put them back in order now. I can just stick them in there. So that's where that has been. Oh, dropped my s'more. That's where those have been staying for the moment. Okay. I didn't do a whole lot on my scarf. Was make something in the green, which was October's birthstone. So I only got a few rows done on my scarf. I have not done Jada and Stitches yet. I started it, but this one was a little bit too much for my old mind. I'm going to have to go watch the video again and try another time. Oh, now this one wasn't on Terry's. This one wasn't on Terry's, but I found it somewhere else and I had to make it, which was a little panda. That was for the square, something inspired by the Olympics. And the giant panda is from Tokyo, or from Japan, and Tokyo, Japan is where the Olympics are being held. So I figured that worked. I love him too. And I know there's a certain person who's going to claim that one. Okay. Something to be used in school. I made a pencil pouch. Pencils just slip right in there. And this can also be used, I can't find my button, so it's going to get a button, but this can be used to put your eyeglasses, excuse me for bending, they fell earlier, but you can stick eyeglasses right in there. Now it won't keep them from breaking, but it'll keep them from getting scratched. Okay, make something bulky yarn, I got that. I didn't write it down what it was. And I plan on making a hat for winter. And somewhere on here, it's not catching my eye, was make a lovey. So I've got this already made. This yarn is really scratchy, so I'm going to have to wash it before I put the animal in it. And I've got this little yellow and green frog that's going to go in here. So I'm doing really well. Yeah, that needs a... I got these from the Dollar Tree, and I am using them to mark off my squares, because that Finish Your Whip is a bunny. I didn't put one on there. So, yeah. That's real good. I got a bingo up here, and I got Jada's marked, but this isn't an official bingo because I stopped making it. I have to go back and finish that before that's a legal bingo. And then I've got to create something with an apple theme, and I'll have the third bingo. I've got a pouch on the go, but it's in my go bag, so I can't show it to you now. But I've got a pouch. I finish that, I'll have my fourth bingo. And then I'll have to finish a whip, which will probably be the Frankenstein. And to create something for fall or spring. Is October still considered fall? That might can be the Frankenstein. Maybe. And then today's backpack can go and finish the whip. And then I've got to create something for donation. And some of these I plan on using as ornaments. And Some of these I may donate to Samaritan's Purse, which does the boxes, Christmas boxes for the kids overseas. I've got a friend who makes up the Christmas boxes, so I might give a couple to her, the small ones, to stick down in her boxes. So yeah, this month isn't even halfway done, and I've almost got them all done. So I'm doing really well. I was inspired to make things for that fit in several different squares I didn't think I would get anything for, but I'm really, really happy with my progress. Oh yeah, there was one, make a C2C. I made a little blanket for my for my daughter's goddaughter's daughter. Who I made all the outfits for the other week. Now the doll has a blanket, and I'll probably make her a pillow or something to go with that. Yeah, I'm still working on that idea of making stuff for that doll. I have not worked on my Montana wrap at all this week. It's been all about the bingo, but I do want to get on that. I've got to make a movie and stitch here in a little bit, and now I can't remember what I made. Oh yeah, I remember what I made now. I've already showed it. Well, until next time, you guys,